What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the real Jussie.
I need a haircut. I'm Peter Parkour, and we are
the Distorted Theorists. So, Pete, today I'm actually I gotta stop. I'm super excited for this trailer reaction because it is for Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. And you know I'm new to the D&D world.
You really had to think about that title for a second.
I did.
You were thinking Den of
Thieves. I don't know. I'm new into the D&D world. But before we get into what I know you're gonna have a lot to say, guys and girls, if you could, give us a like and a subscribe, we would appreciate it. And we are some Dungeons and Dragons players, are we not?
Yeah, you're a newbie.
I am.
You're a D&D BB.
Learning.
I've been doing it for a little longer, and I'm still.
I did purchase a really cool case to make me look professional, though.
Yes, it doesn't help. But I've been doing it for a little while, and I'm still learning. I'm bigger into the insert jokes here into the role play of it. I think that's a lot of fun.
But you also had that voice acting going on,
yeah,
so it's like it helps you as where I just talk like I do.
Yeah, so. And so like in our campaign that we've got right now, you've met in previous videos our dungeon master Zach.
From Critical Reroll segments.
Just Zach is how he wants to be called.
He's just Zach.
So he is our DM in our campaign, and we use D&D. Oh, hold on, let me get the actual logo in there.
Here we go.
We've got D&D Beyond.
So that they can see it.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah. So this is actually my character sheet because Peter's at the house here. I'm playing it. Oh yeah, I play Ariel. It's an Aarakocra. I really wanted to be an animal. Now, I did do a little twist. I got into the role playing. My character only has one wing and one arm.
He got me killed.
I cannot talk too much more about it. I did get Peter killed in one of our first sessions. No. But I can't talk too much about why I have one wing, one arm because
we haven't figured it out yet.
That's right, exactly.
Right. And I play Sarah. Yeah, she's a fire genasi, well, hoping to be a monk. She's kind of dabbling in the monk right now, which is what she's doing.
But she loves having beer.
Well, yeah, she has.
I mean, we got a nice little dice collection, right? Peter got me these actually. I stood in his wedding, ladies and gentlemen. That's how cool we are, and he got me some sick dice. So I do appreciate it. I just want to show off that we are ready to play.
Are we legit? Yeah, we're trying.
There. I got some new sessions I'm trying to get in on soon. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, it's some more I'm getting.
We enjoy D&D so much because anything can happen. It's like I know in open world video games and linear games they are what they are, but they're still relatively scripted. But when it comes to D&D, it's always nice to put. Our other player, ourselves, our party members, and especially our dungeon master through the paces.
And the other thing is, I find, and this kind of falls in line with our theories and all this stuff, I do find we both lean very well on our theater of the mind and coming up with scenarios, and we are pretty creative dudes, so sometimes we do love to do that backstory. I know you spend a lot of time on yours, which is very creative. But, aside from us, we are about to dive in to Honor Among Thieves, D&D's first movie. No? Okay.
There's been a few that have been out over the last couple of years, but they haven't done
with Dungeons and Dragons in the title.
I can't even remember the name of the last one that came out, but it was I think it was 2006, 2007.
Let us know in the comments for sure.
And I can't say that it was or was not well received. It just kind of flew under the radar. I know somebody that did see it in theaters, and he was not the biggest fan of it. But he's a very harsh critic of all things D&D.
Okay, but before we even get into the trailer, what are we hoping to see? Now, I would like to see an Aarakocra, just because I'm playing character. I think it'd be cool if just a big ass bird was walking in the background.
I want to see practical effects, and I want to see critters. Obviously, with an Aarakocra, you can't do that completely practical. But I want to see, we know we're going to see humans. We know we're going to see a wizard and elves, half-elves, and something like that.
Orcs, most likely.
Yeah, but
are we going to see any crazy creatures? Like, where do you think... Okay, I come from me on the terminology, but I know there's different books and series as you can buy that give you more races and more classes, etc. But I got a feeling this movie's probably going to be based on the core, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I'd still like to see something different. However, and again, as much as I love Critical Role, I'd like to see our Goliath not show up. I'd look at a Goliath and be like, I'm just here to smash
You're leaning on Grog.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to. It's just if I see two elves, I'm like, that's Vex and Vex.
Well, The other thing I'm interested to see is the what's the word? Elements, I guess, like necrotic damage. I want to see someone get hit with necrotic damage and their skin just goes like. and they're dead. You know what I mean? I think stuff like that would be really cool. But I feel like we should stop talking about it
and just actually see what maybe will be in it.
Yeah, let's get into the trailer for Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves right now.
You still thought about that?
Here's the thing: we're a team of thieves.
Okay.
That was Chris
When
Pine.
you do this, you're bound to make
Dwarven
enemies.
shield. Oh no, a shield.
Oh, he looks like a
Sometimes
paladin.
those enemies come looking for revenge.
Justice. Can't remember his name. Dragon. Magic.
Dragon. What kind of dragon is that? Fire?
Winged. It's a winged dragon.
Truth be told, we help the wrong person steal the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
We didn't mean to unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known.
So we kind of got like a Guardians vibe here.
Cleric-y.
So how do we pull that off?
Is that Michelle Rodriguez? It
Figure
is!
out over a drink?
Probably best. To give us a fighting chance, we're gonna need strength. You got this, right?
I know you don't.
We also need
She's
courage,
a fighter?
magic, and you.
Druid? Druid?
Yeah, possibly.
How's your owl bear?
What is that again? It's an owl bear.
Ah!
Yeah, druid.
She looks like Keyless, kind of. More tiefling, but...
I'm glad he's on our side.
This one's dangerous.
Cube.
Oh, it's a mimic!
Whatever happens,
Gelatinous cube.
we'll be ready.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it exactly that you bring to this?
I'm a planner. I make plans.
You've already made the plan, so
If the existing plan fails, I make a new plan.
you make plans that fail.
No.
He also plays the lute.
Not
So he's a
relevant.
bard.
Oh, he's a bird! So he's a bird.
Yeah, he's a bard.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so
Okay, let him have it, let him have it.
so I'm interested. I think they're going with a Guardians vibe here.
Yeah, it looks very like comedic undertones, we'll say.
Yeah.
Tell me her name. It's Mrs. from Fast and Furious.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez. I knew it was Rodriguez.
When you watch it back, you'll hear me say.
Yeah, no. But I didn't even notice that was her till like towards the end, and she said something. I was like,
So
that sounds like Letty.
Is she gonna die? Because she dies in everything.
Unless she
Everything.
comes back, like in Fast and Furious. Okay, what
Yeah,
kind of character
but
is she?
she's
Just
She's gonna be barbarian. Barbarian.
You
or
think so?
fighter.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I said fighter in the trailer reaction. Then we got a bird. Body felt like a paladin. One of the
Which
African
one?
American guy.
There's two of them. There was Justice, who's the wizard. He's got the helmet on.
Oh, that looked like a cleric type shield through up.
Well, whatever.
Unless I just misunderstood.
He's using
it.
magic. Is
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
what he's using, and the other guy is either the warrior or the fighter. I think the other guy's the fighter.
Do we have any idea of who that bad guy is using the friggin' ether from the MCU? Pretty much drawing in red stuff. No, like you don't think you don't know a name or anything like that.
You could just. Well, that's the thing.
Could be a made up like. Yeah.
But they didn't show him a whole lot. And again, as we've seen, it's the Law and Order. It's the House Syndrome. It's the guest star is the bad person. We saw Hugh Grant, so
Yeah.
he's in it. So
he thinks he's
I think he's going to be the
behind
bad
the
guy.
scene.
Yeah.
Like he'll be revealed. But like again, like Guardians, I hope they do draw with some form of like showing us how they all brought together. I kind of hope they don't just like dump everyone and like this is a band of thieves. Like I hope there's somewhat of even a quick snippet, like 2-3 minutes each of how each one got to the group. You know what I mean? There got to be some backstory, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it's going to be. Well, again, they didn't really do it in Guardians. They just kind of left it. We don't know where Rocket came from. We're going to find out.
True. Very true.
We don't know where Groot came from.
True. But
We're
we
gonna
do,
find out.
yeah. But I guess we've seen how they all came together for reasons was like all chasing after the orb and this, that, and the other thing. So I'm wondering what they.
Sounds like they were already together when it happened.
And that's the other thing. Maybe that's where it starts off. So I'm on board. I mean, I'm definitely going to check it out. Like, do you think this is a theatrical watch for you?
Yes. This is. It's hard.
Probably get the band together, get the campaign together.
It's hard to get Dungeons and Dragons media done correctly.
Yeah.
The most recent project that did it well without focusing too much on it, unfortunately, is Stranger Things. Stranger Things has basically caused a resurgence of D&D.
Yeah.
In the video game world, we've all got our CRPGs, Baldur's Gate. We had the actual Dungeons and Dragons, or the Wizards of the Coast.
One, right?
I did.
Yeah.
It was
hits and misses, as you say. So I'm told, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and then there's a host of other games like Planescape and Pathfinder that have done really well with it.
I really hope this just isn't a studio, which it probably is, jumping on the hype train, because tabletop is, as everyone knows, is just surging now.
It definitely is.
Right? You think so?
Do you think we'll see any cameos from Critical Role?
I was thinking about this the other day. I would love, I mean, there are some very popular tabletop players right now on the media.
You could see Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton? I'm thinking we'll probably see Joe Manganiello.
Manganiello.
Yeah, sure. However.
Joe Lasagna.
Joe Spaghetti. But yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Come for me in the comments. But yeah, I think that's someone that could easily make a cameo and would want
But it would be cool to see him be like, oh my god, it's Joe Manganiello, and then he just gets like squished or something like that.
That would be hilarious. Yeah. You know, and then I'm a Critical Role fan, so I would love to see like a Matt Mercer or Taliesin Jaffe. There you go. Something like that, you know what I mean? Laura Bailey, that'd be really cool. Even... Do you think there will be any creatures that voice talk?
That's probably one of them? I would expect. You'd hear it be like, cool, I know that voice.
Cool. But anyway, we'll have to wait to see it, and I'm super excited. I'm glad that they're giving it a shot, at least for people like us. Cool?
It's got my money. I'm going to go see it.
Let's go. All right, guys. Once again, if you could, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're a D&D fan, you know where the channel is. I was
going to say, let us know if you want to see any more D&D related content. We try to do a little more with our Critical Role, but we've kind of hit a wall with that. But
we're looking for support. You guys got to give us the support, and we give you the content. That's a two-way street. Cool?
Yep.
I am the real Jussie.
I am still in need of a haircut. Peter Parkour, and we are... Oh, no, that's the part of the intro. And as we always say, keep it real.
There you go.